The ball is gonna float because the space goes through the tunnel.
So the space is going to leak into the tunnel, and the ball is just going to, what, float it through the tunnel?
No, just float.
Just float.
Float around.
What do you think?
I was kind of thinking the same thing as him.
Oh my God.
I think that space is going to leak in. What happens to gravity?
In space, there's not really much gravity, so it just floats.
Okay. So that's just that simple. Do you also believe that? That we drill a hole through the earth, the space is going to leak in, there'll be no gravity, and the balls just float?
Well, yeah, because if there's just a hole, the space won't, like, stay out. I think it will go in.
What if we have a mine, like we're drilling for diamonds? We drill a kilometer into the earth, and we drop a ball in. Will it fall, or will it float?
Fall.
But doesn't the space leak in there too?
No.
Like if I just dig a hole as deep as me, and I jump in, will I float? Why?
Gravity.
But doesn't the space leak into that hole too? So now imagine the hole is 100 kilometers deep. It's a very deep hole. If I jump in, well, if you jump in, will you fall? Will you float?
Oh.
So now the hole goes all the way through the earth. You throw in a big ball. Will the ball float?
No.
Tell me what you're thinking is about that.
Because the space, there's this layer around the earth of air, and then outside the space, and the hole is inside the, so gravity just, and then once it gets in space, it floats.
Okay, so let's start again. Let's pretend we're at the top of the tunnel. And let's do something slightly different, that you jump in the hole. Rather than throwing a big ball in, you just jump in the hole. The hole goes all the way through the earth, the tunnel. You jump in. What happens to you?
I die.
Oh my God.
Tell me more about that.
I go too fast down, and I catch fire and I die.
Are you going to come out the other side?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes.
So you're going to, where your finger is, you're going to jump through there, you're going to go all the way out through the earth, and you're going to come out the other side.
If the tunnel goes all the way.
It does go all the way through.
Then
You'll come out the other side.
Yeah.
And then what? You'll die. Will you just keep going out into space? Or just come out the other side? Yeah? What do you think? Now, given everything we've said, you want to revise your thinking?
I don't really think we'll die because if we jump through the hole, there's going to be space here, so when you get out, we'll be floating.
So you'll come out the other side and you'll be floating.
Yeah. You'll fall in the hole and be floating when you're out.
Now the question I have is, if we started from this side, so you're at the South Pole, and you jump in from that side of the hole, will you fall out this side too? You come flying out the other side? Can you imagine that if we're standing at this side, that your body's going to fly out of that hole and fly into space? What do you think? So I'm going to sum up a little bit and see if you agree with me. You both believe that when you jump in, first you thought that you said that the space would leak in, and like in space there's no gravity, so you would float, the ball would float around. And then you thought, well, maybe I would go through. Maybe I would fall through. and come out the other side and float on the other side. You come shooting through. Shoo! If it was Mansour jumps in. We're standing at the South Pole. Boom! He comes flying out the other end. Do you agree with that? Is there anything else you'd want to add? Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't agree with that. I think you'll just fall, and then when you come out from the other side, you won't float. You'll just fall down.
Can you show me with the globe what you mean by that?
So if we like jump we dig a hole and it goes all the way here, and someone jumps, I think you're gonna land not in space, in one of these islands.
So you're going to come out the other end and you're going to fall on the ground.
Yeah.
How come you fall on the ground
Or
instead
in the
of
ocean.
Or in the ocean? What pulls you back down again? Why don't you go flying out into space? What prevents you from flying out into space?
Because just when you go down, you can maybe you're crawling at the same time you're falling. So while you're falling, you're holding on so you don't go too fast. When you come out, you kind of just drop.
So if someone threw a rope to you, you could grab the rope on the way out.
If there's someone there.